Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 11 Review. This is going to be a review on things that we learned and also things that you're going to see on the benchmark. So we got 5 examples, okay, and they're all going to be like something that you're going to see on the benchmark. So just remember, volume equals length times width times height. You want to count the blocks, and then you want to multiply by the amount of layers there are. So I'll show you both different ways, but you're going to be finding the volume for all these, and they don't give you the length, the width, or the height. So what you want to do is you want to count. So let's look here. So I know volume, let me erase that. I know volume equals length times width times height. So the length is 1, 2, 3. Okay. The width is also 1, 2, 3, because it's going to be from here to here. This is the length. This is the width. So it's going to be 3. And then this from here to here is going to be the height, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 3 times 3 times 6. I know 3 times 3 is 9, so I'm just going to do 9 times 6, which I know to be 54 cubic units. Or you could put units cubed. Okay? That's what the CU stands for, those cubic units. Now, you could do this another way. You could count here and say, I know that there's 3 here, 3 here, 3 times 3 is 9. I know that there's 9 in this one. And I know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that there's 6 layers that contain 9 each. 9 times 6 is 54. And that would be your answer. You could also do it another way. You could say, I know that there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that there's 18 in this one. And I know that there's 3 layers. I could do 18 times 3. And that would also give you 54. So, either way, you get it. I like to just do volume equals length times width times height. And I like to just see what's my length, what's my width, and then what's my height. Okay, so let's go ahead and do number 2. Now, it might just be easier for like number 2 to just count the blocks. So let's look and let's see. Could we just count the blocks here? Yeah, absolutely. So let's go ahead and do that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we know that the answer is 10 cubic units. Now, if you wanted to do volume for this one, remember, volume equals length times width times height. The length is going to be 5. The width is going to be 1. And the height is going to be 2. 1, 2. So it's going to be 5 times 1, which is 5 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. So in this case, it was easier to just count it like this and know that, okay, it's 10 cubic units. But when we get to ones like number 1 and number 3, counting it might be a little difficult, especially since you don't see them all. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do number 3. I'm just going to do it the volume way. Okay, volume equals length times width times height. The length here, let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the width is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do this by 4. And then the height, which I'm going to mark in red, is 1, 2, 3. So it's 5 times 4 times 3. So I'm going to do 4 times 3, because I know 4 times 3 is 12, and it's going to be 5 times 12, which I know is 60 cubic units. All right, if you have any questions on 1 through 3, please let me know, because it's very important. But let's go ahead and do 4 and 5, and then we're going to be done. So 4 and 5 are exactly the same thing. All they do is they give you a little extra information. They show you how many layers there are, which is pretty helpful. So they tell you that, hey, this is the same as this. These are equal, meaning there's 2 layers here. So they're basically giving you the height. They're saying, okay, if the length is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the height is 2 because there's 2 layers, and the width is 1, 2, 3. So you know V equals length times width times height. Volume equals 5 times 2 times 3. Okay? And we know 2 times 3 is 6, so 5 times 6, which equals 30. Okay? And if you wanted to, you could even just count one of these layers and multiply it by 2. You could say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know 5 times 3 is 15, so there's 15 here, 15 here. 15 plus 15, or 15 times 2, equals 30 cubic units. Okay? Alright, let's do number 5. This is the last one. So number 5 gives us 4 layers. Okay, so we see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that it's a height of 4. So when I do volume equals length times width times height, I know that the last one's going to be 4. Okay, the length is 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And the width is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's going to be 4 times 5 times 4. So I know 4 times 5 is 20. So 20 times 4, I also know at the top of my head, is going to be 80 cubic units. Alright guys, and that's it for today. Please let me know if you have any questions, because this is going to be stuff that you're going to see on your benchmark. Okay, so if you have any questions on the steps or how to find the volume or anything like that, let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye.